Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here, and welcome to EVERSPACE 2. We spotlighted the original EVERSPACE 6 years ago, and now EVERSPACE 2 is out, and that might be a surprise to you, because it was a surprise to me. It had been in, I believe it had been in early access for a long time, and I had assumed it had already come out, and I was gonna get around to it eventually, but no, it just released, and it is one of the most pleasant surprises that I've had for space games in a long time. Now, I'm gonna start a new game, so I don't spoil any of the story for you, and we'll talk about the mechanics as we get into it. We'll throw it on normal for now. As you saw, there's a list of different difficulties that you can play on. EVERSPACE 1 was this cool roguelike, almost Freelancer, and mixed with free space / Descent title that was super fun. You'd run to a sector, you'd get cool loot, upgrade your ship that you've got, move on to the next sector, and then get wrecked and have to go back to the beginning and eventually make your way through unlocking new ships along the way. Now, it's full on like open world, multiple star sectors, places to explore, random events popping up, little puzzles to figure out, and a much deeper ship customization system. Also, it's got cool little cutscenes like this and voiceovers. If I sound excited, it's because we have been streaming this for 2 days straight over on Twitch, and it's been a blast.
Understood.
This is the character that you'll be playing as. And most of the story is told in cutscenes like this one. If they're not, in engine, seeing the starships, you're gonna see these action comic, like animated ones. Now this is the intro cutscene, right? This is literally after you've done the tutorial, you're right into it.
Your energy.
I am gonna skip through this in just a second.
We're locked in by a force field. Just sit tight and make the best of it.
And the voice acting is pretty great. Let's go ahead and skip the cutscene, so I'm not giving away too much of the plot. So I've loaded up my current campaign, the one that we've been playing, and I'm about somewhere around probably 10 hours into the campaign as it stands, and it's been a blast. I've unlocked my first ship. I bought it from a ship market, which very much reminded me of Freelancer. I land down on a planet, I can look through, and maybe we'll fly over there. Yeah, we'll fly over there and we'll look and see what they've got for sale, because I've been looking at picking up another one of the interceptors, because right now I'm in a bomber, the Titan A2, that I have upgraded and enhanced. Let's look at my inventory, and you can see exactly what I've done and how the game's progression works before we get into some combat. Progression is very similar to something like a Diablo loot scheme. You're gonna get your various colors that represent the rarity of the weapon. There's even sets, like the Bloodstar raid set that I've got 3 of 4 currently equipped. I like that the second portion of this set is if you have 2 equipped, you will find more of the set. So I've been getting a lot of the pieces of this set as we've gone. It was kind of neat. You also have a crafting system. Every item that you get, for instance, these mines, if I broke these down, if I dismantled these, I would get 1 of the 3 blueprint progresses. If I would break down 3 of these mines, I can now make these mines. I can also go in, if we go to secondary, there's the mines right there. I can actually go in and get the various versions up until we get to the superior quality. And it's all used as loot and assets that we get out in the field. It's this fun little like secondary progression that makes you want to poke your head into all the little random events that pop up throughout the galaxy just to find cool stuff, new weapon types, and there are quite a few weapon types. The best part about this is, and here's the perk system, this is the other way of progression. As you level up, you'll unlock perks that you can choose 1 of 3, and you can hot swap these for your actual character. So level 10, I'll be picking up another set of perks. What I like about these is it's not like, oh, your character does 0.4 damage or you do 4% more damage with missiles. Like that doesn't affect how your character really plays. But all of the upgrades in this are substantial. Like if I swap out the kind of shield generator that I use, I can swap from the raid booster to there's another one that will make it so when I boost, I gain less speed from the boost, but it recharges way faster. So if you're feeling pretty confident in your top speed already and all you really want is the ability to boost more often, you'd go for the faster recharge. And they're all like that. Even the shield, there's a shield type that makes it so you only recharge your shield instead of just after you've been out of combat for a few seconds. You actually recharge your shield every time you boost. And there's a synergy there, and you can start building up these different play styles. And I love that kind of gameplay customization, that, what do they call that? Like horizontal progression. Let's go ahead and launch and get into space though, because it's one thing to talk about how you progress. It's a whole nother to check out combat. And the combat of this is a freaking blast. And if you've ever played EVERSPACE 1, you already know it's pretty sweet. It does have third person more zoomed in, and first person. Alt, in all those perspectives, lets you look around. The cockpits are all 3D models, which is pretty cool. Even when you're looking in your cockpit, and I'm wondering if this is gonna have VR support, or maybe if it even has it now. The UI changes to put the UI elements into the cockpit. So the shield will be actually showing up on your heads-up display, and all of your consumables or devices on the left are your special abilities. It's different ships. Let's go ahead and jump, actually. Let's get out into sector space and fly around a bit. If you've ever played Elite Dangerous, it's kind of similar to that. You can jump into this kind of overmap mode where you can fly around. And you'll get little mission conversations with the other characters. We're not gonna run a mission though. We're gonna look for a random event and maybe set a course for, yeah, let's set a course for the planet where I know I can look at ships for sale and pick up missions from the mission board. That way I can make a little bit more progress toward another ship. I love my setup here. So the bomber isn't just, oh, I'm heavier, I can take more damage, right? There's more to it than that. Every ship has special abilities and things that make it unique. The bomber actually regenerates it. It produces its own ammunition for its secondary weapons. Secondary weapons are stuff like rockets, missiles, mines. So I've got my tracking missiles, my homing missiles, my heavy mines that I can pop off, which are pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get this, input the course so we go a little faster. Here is the map of the galaxy. If you're, ooh, we got unknown signal. Drop out of autopilot and change course to the unknown signal. Let's see what this is, as sensors have picked it up. So you can guess, the bomber, I can spray missiles without worrying about having to buy them. But if I went with the interceptor, I'd be a lot faster, and I'd have cool abilities that can reroute power to like weapons from engines and stuff. That's how they handle the, oh, drop out. What are we picking up? Destroy the signal emitter. Oh, is it some kind of pirate base? Yeah. Movement, WAS and D. Control for down, spacebar to thrust upwards. Shift is to engage your normal boosters. And then for the equipment that I have equipped, I have two abilities. Go to ship. I have EMP generator, which again, more progress here. I can actually upgrade these. I'm gonna upgrade this now because I have the component to do so. That made the radius bigger, and that it'll do more, let's see, creates an electromagnetic pulse in a 580 meter radius around the ship, disabling all targets for 8 seconds, which against lighter armed targets, that's really good. It gets those little drones and little interceptors completely disabled for a while. And I could swap this out for something else that fits my playstyle, but this has been awesome. Like I've got nano transmitter. There's that temporal thing from the first game where you can slow time. No, that's not it. This is the one that gives your health back if you've taken damage within the last like 13 seconds. My other ability is this. Gotta go fast, which I probably shouldn't have wasted before getting into combat, but it's fine. Incoming! Missile away. Oh, those are rockets. Hitting R, switching to tracking missiles, engaging. All right, this weapon is not the best for this. My secondary weapon, I have two primaries. I've got my Decimator Gatling cannon for the Burt. And I've also got, here's the Burt, which does pretty good damage against armor. But if I switch over to my flat gun, I no longer have to worry about aiming. I just have to get near them so the detonation, the proximity fuse goes off. Shields are about to fail. I wish I had my boost now because this build that I have is actually all about zoom and boom. Getting in and out of combat. So let's go and get out of here. Use the asteroids for cover. And let them come. Swap to mines. And because I'm a bomber, I don't mind just wasting mines if they don't come around this corner. Or if they don't pursue, it doesn't really matter. I'm not paying for them anyways. They are pursuing though. Yes, come closer. Missile away. They are magnetic mines, they do track. And they have found a target. I love my flat cannon. Because I turn so slowly, I find the flat cannon missile away. Woo! I find the, oh, he's still alive? Switching to mines. There we are. I find the flat cannon wonderful because I don't have to aim, I just have to get it relatively close. What do we have? Oh, that's the beacon thing that I need to destroy.
got what they deserved.
Nice. Didn't get any loot for that mission? Wow. No, I didn't get anything for that mission. At least it didn't seem like it. Now, sometimes, actually more often than not, is there anything that stands out in this sector? Because you'll find loot and broken space stations around that are worth exploring. I mean, I could go deeper into the density of the asteroid field. I might find something cool down there. Let's head on so we can go see the store. Making the jump. I just finished a trio of missions that were all about taking down pirate fortifications, actual bases with missile launchers and turrets and their own drone defense fleet and a few interceptors. And having bought the bomber was such a fun inclusion at that point because I'm dropping in with rockets, you know, strafing the base, trying to get in underneath the guns. So much fun. But I could totally see doing like an interceptor build where you're all about acceleration, about having a fast recharge shield. So if you do take hits, you can jump out. There's another unknown signal there. We could get something cool. And it's not just about loot for weapon systems. It's also loot for customizing your ship. The coloration on my ship right now, I can change elements like wings and stuff if I find and unlock those visuals. I love it. I love it when there's customization to make, like, customize how my gear looks. Looking at you, Dark Tide, putting it behind a damn paywall. Frustrating. But you can go down towards the planets. Now, this is what might set people off, so this is what I like a lot. If I zoom out here, this is, I think, why this game has been such a surprise. In the last one, it was these linear dots that were kind of randomly generated that you'd play through, and then you'd die and you'd have to start back over, but you'd have your loot from the last run. In this, it's not roguelike anymore. It's much more like Freelancer, open space, go and explore, and you can see all the places I've explored and done missions in. There's undiscovered sites that I haven't actually gone to check out that have their own little micro stories and or objectives. There's traders, that's what the little credit symbol is right there. And if we zoom out, I haven't done it yet, but I'm starting to unlock other areas to go to continue the story. Yeah. So other sectors. Look how detailed this one is. If they're all, whoa, actually, I haven't zoomed in on this yet. Whoa, Union. I think I'm almost at a storyline point where I'm going to be heading up here soon. Very, very cool. All right. Let's head down here to the mining station. Place that I helped out. And now I use as kind of like my port of call that isn't our main base. And I say our main base because there are some companions and characters that you meet along the way that affect the gameplay. If I hit I and I go to perks, you'll notice that some of my companions are here, Ben and Delia, and they have little investment upgrades that I can go into. And one of them that I've been working on is the tractor beam, which is me investing money into this. Oh, I finally have the parts for that. But I don't have the crystal diodes. But once this is done, I'll have my upgrade rank 2. I've already upgraded it once. That will increase my ship's tractor beam range. So I can loot a little faster. I can get in and out of areas that are hostile a little quicker. I quite like it. All right, we're here. Ship dealer, what do you got for me? You've got a Reaver F1 fortified electronic stabilizer. The Sentinel class fighter benefits from shield mitigation and energy enhancement. A great all-around vessel to be customized for weaponry defense. So this is the same. Sentinel is the class, and then there's like the version, right? So this is how I think we would normally say like interceptor or bomber. In this case, it's Sentinel. I had a Sentinel, I think was my first ship, the starter ship. And here's how they make these all different. So they have the ability, this one has a special, primary weapons have their rate of fire increased by 20% depending on current shield charge percentage. Okay, so keep your shields up and your weapons fire faster. That's really cool. If you wanna have the Burt gun and you wanna Burt faster. It's ultimate, all ships have an ultimate. Mine is I launch a nuke when it charges, and it's charged right now. That's what this diamond means. My nuke is ready to go. Great for taking out those pirate installations. It has a great like explosion that radiates out. The animation is cool. I'll have to try that before this preview is over. By the way, this isn't a sponsored video. I know I'm gushing about this game. It's been so long since I've jumped into a space title and been surprised by just how fun it is. Think about all the space games we had for the last 10 years, right? yeah, I didn't come in with super high hopes of being really impressed. And then I'm walking away being like, I was thinking of builds this morning when I woke up over coffee. That's how much fun I'm having with this. All right, but I am not sponsored by any means. I have no connection with the developers. I guess we should make that clear because of how hyped I am right now. Ultimate Static Overload, what does this do? Turns the ship's primary weapon into a lightning gun. I don't like this ability. It's not great. But the other thing that it does, it's not just abilities. It's obviously your stats. So my bomber, do they have a bomber on here? Or somebody else that's heavy? So yeah, like this is all compared to the ship I'm currently in. Now keep in mind, my ship is super tanky and very slow. This one's cool. This is actually a carrier. So it has a special ability. It is serving as a personal carrier. It has the Reanimator special. It can use the corpses of enemy ships. It's a necromancer in space to build drones. These drones are persistent and carry along with you like little turreted dudes that fly around you. And you have the ability to buff them up, but as you make them, they make you a little weaker. But you're a flying carrier from like a gunship size. By the way, gunship is a thing. Gunship, you lose out on the speed and maneuverability of something like a scout or an interceptor, but you gain a +1 to your primary weapon slots, meaning you can have 3 primary weapons, and its specialist arsenal uses 4 primary hardpoints, effectively doubling both damage, energy consumption. I don't know what this means. I've yet to use it, but it sounds like you can use your primary hardpoints all at once, which sounds insane. And then its ult is, it has a turret on it, and when you hit the button, a turret pops out and kills your enemies for you. How cool is that? Let's go ahead and take a job. Let's do a search and destroy. Pilots needed. A group of hostiles have seen at this location. Looking forward to hearing from you. Please don't judge. We were attacked. Blah, blah, blah. Do you have what it takes? Okay, I kind of want to know why they're saying, please don't judge. We're going to take this mission, make a little cash. Because what I think I want to pick up next is maybe a scout and start working on a speed build. I love the idea of being stupidly fast. Or maybe a gunship, but that'd be 2 slow ships. And there is a ship hangar back at our base that we can swap ships with. Though that's 95,000 credits, so it's going to be a hot minute till we get there. Do I want to sell anything while I'm here? Yes, I do. Just give me a second. Whoa, no, no, no. Oh, why did I destroy that? What a dumb thing that was. Overly excited, not paying attention. I was supposed to go to shop. There we go. We'll sell all that. Sell that. Sell those. All right, 95,000 credits so far. We could get the ship now, probably, if we sold our bomber, but I'm not getting rid of my bomber.
Blood start coming to pay me a visit?
By the looks of it, yes.
Whoa, he spoke. Interesting.
Our leadership is gone, but they will be avenged.
Whoa, what the hell? I got like pirates attacking me. Oh, and they killed my shields are already down. Let's go, we gotta go fast. Find some cover, get the shields back. What level are you guys? That hit hard. Get a lock. They're level 10s. There's like assassins coming after me. They're being engaged. Oh, they're destroying the freighters. I gotta get over there and help them out. Let's go. Man, I boosted fast. Too far. I didn't expect them to not chase. We can take them. That means there's an opportunity to maybe pick up some level 10s. And equipment. 8 seconds left on our boost. One of the perks that I've got. Locking. Missile away. Missile away. Oh, he's got those tracking missiles. Our primary weapons. I used to have one of those. Those are actually quite cool. They hit so hard. All right, guns out of energy. Gotta let that charge. Switching to the GAT. I lobbed a mine at him as we passed by. A damaged limiter. Reduces incoming damage by 30%. Yeah, let's equip that. These are consumables, so once they're used, they're gone forever. That was like a quarter of my armor, but I'm still gonna go for it. We're not gonna turn back. It's time to go. Interesting. I've never seen those guys before. As in, I've never been attacked by them. I think I killed their leadership. Reminds me of like Fallout New Vegas when the assassins start coming after you for the various factions because you've pissed them off to some degree. Well. Now, these seem... I thought at first these were just kind of like randomly generated missions, but then I hit one where I took the mission, and it was just, you know, $2,000, go do this thing, and it turned into its own little micro story. So, I don't know how many of those there are, but that's quite cool. Whoa, okay, hang on.
Here we go.
Oh, it's literally go on and take out the pirates. And they're outlaws. I got 2 over there, and I think they're approaching. All right. Well, one of the things that I can do is if I pass close enough to an enemy, I do damage to them with my boost ability. Let me see. I haven't really tried to use this yet because the perk is relatively new. Let's see. It's under here. So, yeah, high pressure. Flying past enemies deals up to 274 armor and 274 shield damage and pushes them away. Now, I could, because I've fully upgraded this device, I can actually change the mode to do different things if you max them out, which takes resources. Like I said, there are tons of weird little ways. I'm gonna increase my resistance as well because I've got a mainframe expansion, another piece of loot that lets me do that. I think this is directly associated with the ship we're in. Don't quote me on that. All right. How far away are you guys? Are you guys gonna be a problem? Yes, you're gonna be a problem. We're gonna cycle back. We're gonna kill those 2 scouts behind us before they end up joining this fight. I bet there's loot in that broken space station. Wouldn't be surprised. Tracking missiles is probably the right way to go, and then middle mouse wheel to switch over to the flat cannon. Let's engage. Now, I only do that damage, open up the flat gun, if I'm using the boost ability. Oh man, the flat gun is so good. I've been upgrading it too. He died, and he dropped a drone. Scummy jerkbag. Did I loot back there? No, we're going. I'm gonna cycle over here. I wanna see if there's an enemy space station or something on this rock. In the last mission, I was hunting down pirates like this. I ran away from them to get my shields back so I could zoom back into the fight using that boost device that I'm keeping equipped. And I ended up running into an asteroid like this one, but it ended up having a pirate base inside it armed with bomb lobbers and tracking missile launchers. And it was very, very close. Armored, very armored, holy crap. Yeah, the flat cannon's not really gonna be, it's not a bad idea. We'll use the flat cannon. Armored drones. Locking. Okay, lobbing. We'll lob a couple of missiles. And then we'll mine this area up. See if we can bait him in. Yeah, there's the mine. Now the rockets I have, not super great against fighters at all.
Thank you.
I'll fire them off here so you can see. Those are my rockets. Super effective, but man, trying to hit a fighter with it, it's a bit questionable. I'm picking something up. There is something in that asteroid. There's an iron deposit. There are weapons that give you a bonus to mining, but I prefer either rockets, that was one of my missiles, or the flat gun, because it explodes and it gets all the ore all at once, even though you don't get as much. Just makes it faster. All right, let's get back to the mission. That was, oh, that was the mission. That was it. That was an easy, quick little random one. Now, I could go to the Union Bridge, and I think I'm going to, and I'm hoping this doesn't have too many in the way of spoilers. If it does, I'm gonna cut this section out, because I don't want to spoil the story for anyone. But I do want to show the more scripted, really interesting missions that make combat super fun. Approaching. I haven't EMP'd anybody yet. I think I would totally run through this again, I think, with a higher difficulty. Even scarier. Like, they hit hard, especially when you start hitting targets that are higher level. But I could see a higher difficulty run being fun.
Let's hope your new wavelength does the trick.
So our objective right now is to activate the gates. There are hostiles in the region. No, I think I can just run past him. So let's go back to cruise. Our two modes of transportation are cruise and then that hyper cruise mode. I've not used the gate yet. There's a vendor down there.
Bingo. Hey guys, I have access and I'm going through.
Okay. Watch your back over there.
I heard gunfire. I'm going through the gate. Ferry Babylon 5, let's roll. Welcome to a new star system.
Here we are.
Here's Whiz Fizzbit.
My little droid bot is a little broken.
Live. You coming back to me?
Vater, wait. Clone? Another bloody clone.
Yeah. Nice to have you back too.
I am eternally damned.
Okay, I get it. How are you handling your processes?
The Eterna update is taking most of my power.
Wait, wait.
There's a
Don't do that.
firefight going on.
Update overridden. Back to normal processes. Can I ask why you do not wish for the update?
Because every time we update Windows, it all goes to hell.
Best keep disconnected.
We have arrived in the Union system.
So we have left, like, the edge of the galaxy in the most outlaw area it could possibly be.
You were aware that this system was policed by the Occam?
Nope.
Not until now.
I don't know who they are,
If
though.
you don't cause any trouble, they should pay you no heed.
This is why I need you around, Hive. I might have made defensive maneuvers.
Don't know who they are yet? I'm sure they'll introduce them. Oh, oh, awesome. Yeah, mining tracker reveals potential mining yields for each location on the star map. Oh, that's awesome. So if you're big into crafting, you would definitely want to go into the mining section. I love that all of the companions seem to have upgrades focused on the non-combat stuff. Startup delays reduces the startup delay after equipping a secondary weapon. Oh, so you can hot swap your weapons a little faster if you find that you do that a lot. And then what is this? While in space, send excess cargo to your home base, made possible by self-propelled cargo components and cloaking technology. Oh, that's awesome. So we have a little asteroid base back in the sector we just left, and you can store ships there. You can store, there's like a chest there, almost Diablo style, you know, keep your gear in one place. And now there's a way to use that, so you can access it by range. But you could do that, or you could go for the energy orbs, where actually those are combat oriented. You'll get these little orbs that'll drop out of targets that you've been fighting, and they'll replenish some of your armor. So little like arcadey power-ups if you like that style. Or if you're like me and you find that that takes you out of the universe a little bit, that you're picking up like little orb upgrades, then ignore it, don't take it. Doubles the repair of nanospeeds. If you use a lot of subcomponents, a little consumables, you can go with those. All right, let's check this place out a little.
I notice that the craft you are piloting is unfamiliar.
Brand new.
Don't tell me. You have turned outlaw.
Listen, I've not turned outlaw.
I'm gonna
but
go into the
also
orb
still at odds with
area.
the fleet. You can process that, right? It's not too different from last time.
It is possible for us to continue on prior terms on a purely pilot AI basis. My protocols will allow this.
What's that?
And what is our current
Heat
destination,
sphere
if I may ask?
dispenser.
Prescott Starbase.
That cursed den of vice and scummery.
This is
And
gonna
you
be some
tell me
kind of
you're not an outlaw. My protocols require me to initiate
puzzle,
self-destruct.
I bet.
5, 4,
What?
3, 2.
There is no self-destruct.
Wishful thinking.
I'm picking something up. All right, so there are little like exploration puzzles in this, and I thought there would be one because we just saw that little thing we could pick up. That heat whatever. If we follow the sound, it looks like it's... Did I just hit something? No? Right there. Yeah, there's some kind of cargo container. Partially cloaked. Approaching. What are you? And nice. A treasure chest. I mean, cloaked cargo container. Let's go ahead and grab those. Ooh, a new beam. Now, I don't really want this. Like, these are cool weapons, and I will equip it for now so you guys can see what it looks like. It's also a better energy weapon. It does 84, so it splits its damage. We will take this. Yeah, the Decimator does 205, though, because it's a set piece. But this one's neat. This one's neat. So this one, let's get out of here. I rotate up to it. Whoops. Oh, it's green this time. It's actually a different color. Energy weapons. And one of the things that it does is it will auto-track targets. All right, let's get out of here. I could explore this more and see if there's any more puzzles or loot. But we'll keep moving. And see if we can find like a random event. We can do a little bit more fight.
Hive, what's that G&B General broadcast about?
It is to alert everyone that enemy forces have grown stronger in the Ceto system.
So the Outlaws armed up? Does that mean G&B will too?
Yes. You will have to account for this when traversing the Ceto system in future.
Oh, interesting. So the area I was in before is now harder. They're not going to be boring level 4s the whole time. And we've already run into some level 10, so I already feel like this has happened. But interesting. It leveled up, Ceto. There is... We'll head to... Do I want to head to Press.Starbase? I don't want to ruin anything for anybody. Let's go over to this undiscovered site. We're going to ignore the main quest. Go to Abadan 2. See what's up. Another undiscovered site right there. The Smuggler's Wheel. I'm discovering new areas because I've never been over here. What do we got? A detonator drone. That sounds like some kind of awful explodey drone. Missile away. Let's not mess around with that. Oh, it's so nice. So in every other ship, right, in the game, if you're not running a bomber, you will have to pay for every one of those missiles. Only bombers get the recharge, and it's so much fun. What the heaven? A lot of outlaw drones, linked drones. Interesting. This is a dense asteroid field. I think what I'm gonna do... Wait, there's something behind me. What is that? Oh, it's just some scrap. But we'll pick it up. I can always use some crafting material, and then we're gonna go in. Take out the patrols first. Okar fighter. Don't burn all my thrust. So as I boost, I do have a limit. It's on the left-hand side of my heads-up display, towards the middle, my targeting indicator. I don't want to go into combat without having that charged up, so we're going to hold that back. We're going to engage some of these scouts and maybe weaken them up before we go in and explore deeper in. Missile off. Missile off. Missiles. Give him the beam weapon. I'm taking a little fire. Yeah, once they get like a lock on it. Okay, we've just lost shields already. Wow, they're hitting hard. Stick close to the asteroid. Get the shields back. Shields are coming back online. So many of them. Oh, and they're all higher level than me. Whoa, okay, we got problems. Rockets away! That is like a Corvette-sized or gunship-sized. No thanks. So that little bit of beeping, I've already outran it and it's detonated on the asteroid surface. That was a... yeah, that must have been a missile. They shot a missile at me. Or a mine. They're taking substantially more damage now. I may have to switch weapons. Oh, I hit it! So I just put a round into the enemy missile that was shot at me. You can shoot them down, and I managed to hit it. Flak is great for that, but we don't hit nearly as hard as if we were using something else. I'm gonna switch to the beam laser. Oh, that's a sniper! Switch to third person so I can see the sniper beams easier. Missile! Saw it too late. I'm so slow compared to my last ship. Missile away. Oh, I rammed him. All right, I have an idea that might be able to clear these guys out. I'm gonna hit him with a big explosion. There's the nuke. That hit me too. Oh, brutal. That chunked me for health. I've never used that in a dogfight before. I've never felt like I needed to. Oh, we got some loot here. What do we got? A Jaeger. I've never heard of that. What is a Jaeger? Level 10 pulse laser. Developed from the historic Burger Group's precision mining instrument, combined with modern military focus of the Salvor armament group, minimal spread. It looks like another one of the... Oh, it's a pulse laser. Won't be able to try that out for a while. Oh, we got a sticky turret. Yeah, I'll equip that. The one problem with the bomber is it doesn't have a lot of utility slots, so I can only have 2 utility things equipped at one time. I'm picking up a container. Let's go check it out. Now, a nice little quality of life thing, when you're exploring these just areas in space that are marked. Grab you, grab you. They will tell you when you've done everything, when you've completed an area. There'll be a little audio blip from the main character to be like, yeah, I think we're done here. And then you know that you've found all of the things. And I quite like that. The completionist in me, it satisfies that vibe. We'll grab this scrap metal. Shields are back up. That is a lot of hostiles. Sensors are picking up titanium deposits and other containers. I don't know. Ooh, a power core socket. There's something over there. That screams puzzle to me. Maybe broken space station or... He's out of range. Oh, there's a beam laser loot there. There's a space station down here. And credits I missed out on. Come here, give me the beam laser. Level 10 beam laser as well. I can tear it apart, because I already have a beam laser. And we can gain more points toward... Oh, there's that space station over there. All right, I'll explore later. Let's get into some more fighting. There is a carrier drone, and they're all doing something. They're all, like, feeding... Oh. That is a ship that's moving, and all of those drones seem to be attached to it somehow. I've never seen this before, and I'm probably gonna die. Whoa, and it's got really long-range weapons. I'm like 3 kilometers out. It's putting rounds down on me. Okay, let's pop some mines into the field in front of it. They're just detonating them. See if we can bait some of these drones away. Come with me. Oh, I'm out of boost. Deploying turret. There's now a turret on that mine, on that rock, that'll fire at my enemies for me. Black gun. The beam laser seems to be a little bit more effective. Did they kill that turret already? I'd never used the deployable turret, so. Oh, I'm gonna lose my armor. I'm gonna lose my armor. What do I have? Let's equip this, and let's equip. I don't have any more. Let's get shields up. Oh, I want to fight this, but I'm so outgunned here. I'm thinking zoom and boom right through it, lobbing rockets at it. It doesn't have shields. It's all armor on that Corvette-looking thing. And I've got fully upgraded zoom. Here we go. Rockets away. Zoom. Did any chase? I chunked it. I like this kind of hit and run style. This is fun. Kind of what I had in mind when I went with this build. Heavy bomber, loaded down with rockets, and then give it a fully upgraded, like, hyper boost. $15 seconds. I wonder if I can lob a couple of mines, like, and I'm gonna get right up on it here. Ha! Answer is yes. Come and get me! Oh, brutal. They got close enough to the asteroid that I could use it for cover. Tractor beams go. And I got a new color. So literally, like, coloring your ship and customizing it is loot. I love it. Oh, look out. This is the worst weapon for this. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end this video here. I just wanted to spotlight a cool game that's recently come out that I've been having a blast with. It's a good time for gaming. We got Space Sims on the way out. We've got RTSs dropping. Feels good, feels good. If you enjoyed this video, you guys know what to do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, everybody.